We are here at the Kenyan Embassy, and there is voter registration going on. You can see for the diaspora, and I have a Kenyan here with me, a fellow Kenyan, and I'd like to know ametoka wapi kukuja kuvote, to register to vote. Yep. Hello family, welcome back to my channel, Masita Twana Mazingira. Welcome back, warm welcome. I'd like to say a big thank you for those who are liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting in my channel. Yeah, I know I just have like 2 videos, but there are those who are watching the videos. What I'd like to see, I'd like to see more like happening is comments. Guys, can you comment? Can we have a discussion about these things? Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I'd really appreciate that. So let's comment, let's like, let's share, let's subscribe. But anyways, let's move on to the next topic. Today we are talking about the diaspora voter registration here in Germany. Yes, the diaspora voter registration. Voter registration in the diaspora began on the 21st of January 2022. That was a Friday, and it rained for 15 days. Yeah, so it came to an end on the 4th of February. So for us, we went on the 3rd. We are those late birds. We went on the 3rd. So the IEBC did a good job by mapping out voter registration centers in various countries of the world. And this voter registration was going to happen in Kenyan embassies in those specific countries. So here we have Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, South Africa, karibu niseme South America, South Sudan, United States of America, United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates, Qatar, Germany, here in Berlin, and then Canada. So guys, it will be good to note that this has been the first time that voter registration is done here in Germany. I don't know about other places, but definitely it has been the first here in Berlin. And I believe Kenyans were very happy about it. I saw some in these diaspora groups, and they were happy about it. So kudos to the IEBC, the Kenya government, for doing that. Yeah, giving us an opportunity to also register to vote as Kenyan citizens living in a diaspora. So this here is the Kenyan Embassy on Rheinbaben Allee here in Berlin. That is in some area called Schmargendorf in the outskirts of Berlin. Yeah, it's a nice place. This is a new place, a new location. Before they were not here. I think they moved here late last year. Okay, so this bear here is the Berlin bear. This is the symbol for Berlin. Yeah, wherever you go, you'll just see bears, statues of bears. So it's the symbol for the state of Berlin. I think they're just enjoying some suburban bliss here, you know, because the other area was within the city, you know. It was in an area called, it's not an area called, it's just within the city. Yeah, it's not so far from the city. So it was amongst other office blocks. It was in a building that was shared, and I believe then amongst other office blocks. So I think this is a great improvement that they have moved to this suburban area. It is quiet, it is spacious. Yeah, so let's look at this map, people, this, and see where the embassy was formerly. So I've circled with some green line on your right. So it's written checkpoint Charlie. Yeah, so the embassy was in that area. Yeah, that's a very busy area. And then it's near these touristic points, like you can see the Brandenburger Tor. Yeah, the main gate, it's like the gates of the city. And yeah, this was just a busy place. Then now they're here onto your left, very on your far left. Yeah, so you can see there I have circled with orange Embassy of Kenya. You can see that's some distance from checkpoint Charlie. Gosh, what am I saying? That's some distance from checkpoint Charlie, And you can see, when you look at the map, there's some greenery near the embassy there. Yeah, Grunewald. This is like a forested area. So this shows you that it's in the outskirts, near the forested areas. It's quiet there. People have their private homes. And it might be that it is much cheaper on that side, because it's really very expensive within the city in Berlin. Very, very expensive. Back home, the IEBC places registration centers like everywhere, so that it's easily accessible to everyone. But here's a different scenario where you have like only one registration center in like a very large region here in Europe. So it's understandable. For those who really wanted to, who were really committed, they had to travel long distance to come here. Some took 6 hours, driving, so that they can come register to vote. But you see, at home it's just next door. Yeah, so I hope you guys, you took up the opportunity and mkachukua kura. For us, we had to take the underground train, which is the metro, then connect to a bus, or bus 110, and then have some walking distance there, and then get to the embassy. So this is the BVG app. This is the company that runs the transport system here in Berlin. So you can use it to know your itinerary. So it took 35 minutes. But ideally it's longer, because now you're using the train really moves. The trains move fast here, so you're using the train and then the bus, which is very efficient. And then so they say 35 minutes, but ideally I think it's way longer. So there were all these ways. So if you watch Kenyan news, you're knowledgeable about what's happening. And sometimes these diaspora groups are very instrumental for those who are not really people watch news. Now they get information from diaspora groups. So the process was quite easy and very fast. So when we got to the embassy, across the road, you could actually see, from across the road, you could actually see the signs showing you the direction as to where you're supposed to be going to register to vote. So we followed the directions, and then we got into the compound, and there was this big banner, so showing exactly where the exercise was taking place. When we got in, the IEBC officials were very kind and very helpful. So for me, I've registered before, so it was really, really fast. The only thing I had to do was to fill in this form that showed that I'm changing my details from the previous place of registration, Eneo, to now this new area of registration, which is Diaspora. And there was a separate form for newbies, the guys who are doing it for the first time. So that was a separate form that newbies had to fill in. For newbies also, they had to take their biometrics for the first time. For me, this was not done because I had done it before. So the past 2 elections, I did this, I believe. So that was it. And then with the BVR kit. We are here at the Kenyan Embassy, and there is voter registration going on. You can see, for the diaspora. And I have a Kenyan here with me, a fellow Kenyan, and I'd like to know ametoka wapi kukuja kuvote, to register to vote. Yeah.
On Betoka, a city called Hensberg, which is 650 kilometers from here. I took 6 hours to travel to come to this place. Yeah.
Yes, so that's it. Sisi hapa tumeregister to vote. We are just residents of Berlin, but here Metoka quite some distance away. Okay. How did you find the process?
Oh, the process was very easy. The people are cooperating. It's an easy process, which is not complicated, you know.
Okay, and why do you think it's important for the diaspora to vote?
Oh, I believe when we live in diaspora, we can be able to have a say in the things of our nation back Kenya. So we are grateful that we are given an opportunity to be able to vote, and you know, our vote counts also, and that is very important because we are still part and parcel of the nation of Kenya.
Yeah. And any message to Kenyans?
Time of campaign and election, let people be, you know, be peaceful. Even if you don't agree with my ideas, I don't agree with ideas. We don't have to take to the street and fight one another. Or even if somebody comes, I don't like him in my city, I don't need to go there and disrupt the meeting. Let's respect. Let's give everybody a say, so that we can make a wise decision for the nation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I know for a fact that in the past years we have experienced voter apathy, and I don't think this year is different. But what I'd like to say is that when we decide not to vote, yeah, I know it's really frustrating that you cast your vote and then nothing much really happens. You know, the political class in Kenya has become something else. Nothing really happens. We put people into power, they get into power and do nothing or very little to help the common minority. So you feel like I don't need to vote, you know, because it won't bring any change. But I don't think we need to lose hope. Yeah, we have to have faith. We have to have faith that we are making the right decisions, you know. First of all, we need to change our mentalities and vote for people who are able to bring change, you know. Let's not vote tribal. I think this is also a problem. When you vote tribal, what else do we expect? You did not vote for this person's capabilities. You voted for him because he's from your tribe. So when we change this mentality, then we will be able to see clearly and pick the correct leaders. So we start with that. When we pick the correct leaders, then we're able to make them accountable to us, you see, because they're already people of value and people of substance and character, so they're accountable, you know. So I think we should not lose hope. When you decide not to vote, then you have lost your power. You have lost your power to decide. You have lost your power to be part of the decision making in your country, to be part of it, you know. So let's not lose hope. Let us vote. Let us make our voices heard. Let us select the right leaders. Let us pick leaders of virtues and character and proper ideologies, not via tribe. So yes, that was the Diaspora voter registration here in Berlin. I don't know what you think about the whole process. Yeah, let me know. Kindly like, share and subscribe. Comment. I'd like to hear what you're saying. Until next time, ciao.